Okay. Thanks.
Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Okay, so we were at Kana and its sisters, yes, and we finished Kana that day. Basically, Kana is a fi'il, Naqis, can be madi, can be mudhari. And then instead of a fa'il, we have what? Hello?
We have ni we have the isim kana and khobar kana.
Yes, good. So ism kana is what status? Yes.
Isim kana marfu status, khobar
Yes.
kana mansub status.
Yes, very good. Okay. So we finished this that day. So let's see how you would do the Irab of this. So innahu here at below. I closed the Irab part.
Innahu inna harf nasab,
Good.
and then who is isim inna,
Yes, good. So it's fi mahali.
and then kana kana is uh, sorry, fi mahali, this one, fi mahali nasab.
Yes, correct. And then after
Fi
that, you need
mahali
to
nasab.
find.
Hello?
I think you're a bit lagging.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Khobaru kana, khobar inna.
Yes, khobar inna will be everything from kana onwards
Yeah,
will be khobar
khobar.
inna. Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. Khobar
Okay,
inna.
you're lagging. Yes. Khobar inna will be fi mahali.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Khobar inna will be fi mahali rafa.
Good. And then kana
Fi mahali rafa.
itself.
Hello? Di Naqis.
Yes. Madi mudhari.
Madi, fi'il madi Naqis.
Yes. And then li ayatina.
And then li ayatina, the whole fragment will be sorry, one uh, this one I confused,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
anida this one muta'alik to
Yes. So, okay.
fi'il kana.
Okay, close. Yes, basically. Okay. So we forgot just now when we said kana is fi'il madi nakis. What's our ism kana?
Isim kana will be inside, I believe.
Yes.
The fi'il domer mustatir huwa.
Yes, very good. Okay. And then where is our khobar of kana?
Khob anida
Yes, correct.
mansub
Okay.
bil fathah.
Yes, very good. So this is correct. So the only thing is it muta'alliq bil fi'il or muta'alliq bil khobar since we have ism and khobar kana, right? So basically we don't say muta'alliq bil fi'il. We will say muta'alliq bil khobar kana. Okay? So the full one will be innahu is half nasab as you said. So you can say the ha is ضمير متصل في محل نصب اسم إن, and then after that, yes, the jumlah after it is في محل رفع خبر إن. Okay, and then kana is our fi'il madi naqis. That's correct. So we just basically add this part, and then mabni ala al-fath is the normal, right? Fi'il madi mabni ala al-fath because it's huwa. And then instead of saying fa'il, we say ism. Okay, is ism, ismuha is dhamir mustatir, as you said just now. Jawazan takdiruhu huwa. Okay, and yes, so this is jar majrur li ayati. So T is kasra, bil kasra. And then the na is your mudhaf ilaihi, basically. So it's a dhamir muttasil fi mahali jar. And yes, we say muta'alliq bil khabar kana. Okay. And then anida is correct. Anida is khabar kana. So just mansub bil fathah. Okay. So basically, your i'rab is normal. Just add naqis. And instead of fa'il, ism. Instead of maf'ul, khabar kana. Okay. You are a bit lagging. Yes. So, this one is the one that we saw yesterday will be fi'il tam because you don't have a khabar. So when you don't have a khabar, so kun, yesterday we did, right? The whole conjugation of kana, yakunu, until we get kun, which is the fi'il amr. So usually we just say fi'il amr, that's all, right? So if kana, yakunu, or the fi'il amr is tam, is not naqis, then we add tam, okay? Other fi'il, we don't add tam, obviously, but we do this because kana is usually naqis, so we have to say tam as well. Okay, and then mabni ala sukun, that's normal, right? And our fa'il is dhamir mustatir, wujuban takdiruhu anta. Okay, so we say tam because there's no khabar. Same thing here, fayakunu, it becomes, so be, and then it became. So you don't need a khabar, it became what? Okay, don't need a khabar. So again, the fa is atifa, and then fi'il mudhari yakunu, mudhari tam marfu' bi dhammah. And then of course the fa'il is huwa inside, so we say fa'il, we don't say ism. Okay? Can? Oh, this is wrong. This is supposed to be
Okay.
jawazan takdiruhu huwa. Okay. Now, there is an optional rule for yakunu. Okay? So, here we have, are you still lagging? Let me just confirm. Yes.
No, now I just keep changing the my position now. Is it okay now?
I think I hear you fast, but I think
Is it
you
okay?
are still, yeah, definitely you are still lagging. So I can hear
Hello?
you, but
Is it okay?
yes, I can hear you, but you cannot hear me until later. So maybe a bit lesser interaction today will be more listening, inshallah. Okay, so this one, optional rule for yakunu. So we have here
Okay.
qalat, fi'il madi, ya, and then anna, which is a question word, so we'll do this later. And then we have yakunu. So this is normal. Yes, yakunu li ghulam. We'll not do this part first. The one that we want to talk about is at the end here. Okay, so walam yamsasni, we have a we have a half jazima, and then this is majzum bisukun, and then ni did not touch me. This is the fa'il of yamsasni. Ni is your maf'ul here. Okay, the nun is nun wiqayah, ya is your maf'ul bihi. And then you have walam aku bariyan. Okay, lam again, jazima. So this must be fi'il mudhari majzum. Yes, but this is actually from kana yakunu. Okay, so let me go here. So we have this that they make it majzum. Yes, so if we make it majzum, it should have been yakun. So the ana version should have been akun. Put sukun and drop the waw because the waw is weak. So we have to drop the waw and put sukun on the nun. So it should have become akun. But the nun is also dropped sometimes. Okay, so we have walam aku. In the Quran, we have a lot actually. Lam yaku, lam aku. If you haven't realized this, inshallah, you will start to realize this quite a lot actually. Okay, so when you see aku, yaku, maybe have taku, okay, then it's actually from kana yakunu. It's supposed to be akun, yakun, but the nun is also dropped. Okay, but this there is conditions for this nun to be dropped. So the conditions are here, are 4. Okay, the fi'il should be mudhari' majzum with sukun as its sign. Okay, so all the duals and the plural, you cannot do this. You can only do this for huwa, hiya, anta, ana, and nahnu. Okay, the rest with the nun as the i'rab, the subutun nun and hazaf nun, you cannot do this. Okay, and then the letter coming after the nun should be mutaharik and not with sukun. Okay, so aku and then ba, that is mutaharik. There's a harakah on the letter after the nun that is being dropped. Okay, and the fi'il should not be the last word. Okay, so there's one more word here.
Okay.
And the fi'il also shouldn't be connected to attached pronoun. So if you have like this, you have an attached pronoun here. So you cannot. If it was walam yakun and then ni, for example, okay, if that makes sense, okay, then you cannot do that. Okay, it must be alone. It must be majzum bi sukun. It must not be the last word, and after that must be a harakah, a letter with a harakah. Then this can happen. Okay, but it's allowed. It's not mandatory. So you will still see yakun, for example, in the Quran. Okay, and so this is something that you can start to see, inshallah. Okay. So how would we write the i'rab for this? Basically, still the same. It's still going to be mudhari' naqis. So lam is jazima and nafiya. Aku is fi'il mudhari' naqis majzum bisukun, although you don't see the sukun. And then you say the sukun is on the nun that is mahzufah.
Okay.
Okay. And then, of course, still need the ism. The ism here is ana. So ismuha is dhamir mustatir wujuban tadiruhu ana. Okay. And then, of course, bagiyan is mansub because it's the khabar of aku. So khabar aku mansub bil fathah. Okay. Clear? Inshallah.
Idiosis.
Okay. So we move on to Asbaha Yusbihu. This is our second sister, basically. So this one describe the ism with the khabar in the morning. Okay, so in the morning is in the word Asbaha and Yusbihu. Okay, so here we have Asbaha. This is our fi'il madi naqis. Okay, and then as-sahiru is our ism of asbaha, and mut'iban is our khabar of asbaha. Okay, so the one who stayed up all night, this one sahir, became tired in the morning. Okay, so in the morning is inside this word here. Okay, so basically you can translate this as became something or was something even. Okay. So in the Quran, we have fa'asbaha. This is our fi'il naqis, madi. Fil madinati. This is jar majrur. So muta'alliq bil khabar asbaha. And then khaifan is our khabar asbaha. Yes, because it's mansub bil fatha. So our ism of asbaha is inside. Okay, it's the huwa inside. So he became in the city fearful, basically in the morning. There is in the morning there. Okay. Again, when there is no khabar, it can be used as a fi'il tam. Okay, so this is our zikir in the morning. Allahumma bika asbahna. Okay, so oh Allah, with you or by your leave here in the translation, asbahna, is fi'il madi nahnu, but because there's no khabar, we say this is fi'il madi tam. Okay, and we translate it as we have entered the morning. We've reached the morning, basically. Okay, so we say this in the morning. Allahumma bika asbahna. And then this is in the Quran. Fasubhanallah hina tumsuna wa hina tusbihun. So this is our mudari. So again, there's no khabar. So this is going to be mudari tam. And our fa'il here is antum, ta and una. Yes. So exalted is Allah in the time of the evening. Mean in the time there's a antum inside. So in the time when you reach the evening and in the time when you reach the morning. Okay. So you meaning aslah here, antum. Okay. So just remember, whenever you don't have khabar, it's going to be fi'il tam. The next one is Adha, yudhi. Okay, this is from the word duha, obviously. Yes. So it describes the ism with a khabar at the time of duha. So basically, it's all about timings. Just now we have asbaha, morning. So duha is like late morning. Okay, forenoon basically, or before noon. And then here we have al-duha, al-talibu. So fi'il, madi, Naqis, ism of our Naqis here, al-duha, and nashita is our khabar of al-duha. Okay, so the student became active at duha time. Okay, so there's that implication in the word. Okay, again, sometimes can be used as fi'il tam when there's no khabar. We have al-duha, we have na'imu, but we don't have any khabar. So this is going to be fi'il tam, this is going to be the fa'il. Okay, so the one who's sleeping, na'imun, the one who is sleeping, basically entered duha time. Okay, so when it's fi'il tam, you translate as entered into the time or reach the time, basically. Okay. Moving on. Dhalla yadhallu. So this one, basically the same. It describes the system with the khabar, but this one is throughout most of the day. Okay, so dhalla is our fi'il madi naqis. This is our ism of dhalla, rafa, and then this is mansub. So this is our khabar of dhalla. Okay, so the weather remain hot during throughout the day, basically. Okay, in the Quran we have here وَظَلَّتْ. وَظَلَّتْ is from dhalla. Here أَعْنَاقُهُمْ. This is our fa'il, basically. But because this is madi, madi naqis, so this one becomes our ism of dhallat. And then, of course, this is an iltofa. And then khadi'ina is our khabar of dhallat. And laha, of course, jar majrur, so muta'alliq bil khabar of dhallat. Okay, so their next remain khadi'in, humbled throughout the day. Okay, to eat. This one for sure going back to something in the ayah. Okay, again, you can use this as fi'il tam when you don't have a khabar. So dhalla and matar, just these two words. So this is going to be fi'il tam, this is fa'il. Okay, so the rain continued throughout the day, basically. That's what you would say. Okay. Next one, Amsa. So this is also in our zikir, evening zikir, Amsa. So this one will describe the ism in the evening. Okay, so Amsa yumsi. Amsa is going to be fi'il madi. Again, this is weather. This one is our ism of Amsa, and this is our khabar of Amsa. Okay, the weather was cold in the evening. In the evening here. Okay. Again, if no khabar, you use as fi'il tam. Okay, so just now we have the morning zikir. In the evening zikir, we have Allahumma bika amsayina. So again, this is our fi'il tam nahnu. So we entered the evening. We've reached the evening. And this is the same ayah just now. So this is the evening one. This was the morning one, basically. Okay? Can? Inshallah.
Can.
Then you have bata yabitu. Okay? This is from the word bite. We have a fi'il. So fi'il here is over the night. Okay, so you describe its ism with a khabar over the night. Okay, so this is our fi'il madi naqis, ism of bata, khabar of bata. Okay, so Haris is a guard. So the guard stayed awake over the night. Okay, Sahir is to stay awake, basically. Okay, so this will be Naqis. And of course, again, if you don't have khabar, you can say this is tam. Okay, so usually the word bata, to spend the night, usually have a connotation of in the masjid. So the masjid is called a bait also, right? A bait as in a house. So Baitullah, a house of Allah. Okay, so bait is a place that you spend the night in. Okay, so that's the difference between bait and the other word for house is dar. Dar is basically a place where it's a house, but the connotation in the word is dar, a place that you move around a lot in. You move in and out to the rooms all over the place. Okay, that's the difference between bait and dar. And so bata as a fi'il have the connotation, especially when it's talking like for in the masjid, then spend the night like in prayer, basically, in the masjid. Okay? So that's the connotation in the word. Then we have soro yasiru. Okay, so this one, the ism changes into the khabar. Just now, the khabar described the ism, and then there's a time, like morning, night, evening, throughout the day. Okay, this one, the ism becomes the khabar. So, soro, this is our fi'il madi, naqis. But here is our ism of soro. And then, zabiban is our khabar of soro. Okay, so the grapes became raisins. Okay, so the ism becomes the khabar. When you dry the grapes, it become a raisin. Okay, so that is the implication of soro. Okay, the khabar of soro cannot be fi'il madi. Okay, so just now we have, like with kana, we can have the khabar kana, basically like a fi'il mudari and all that, right? So you cannot have the khabar of soro as a fi'il madi. Fi'il mudari can. So for example, soro, this is our fi'il madi, naqis. Mutakallim is our ism of soro, the speaker. Became what? Yaskut. Okay, yaskut, silent. Okay, so this is a fi'il mudari, marfu. So this is fi mahali nasab because it's the khabar of soro. Okay, you cannot have a fi'il madi as the khabar of soro. Okay, so the speaker became silent. And then the fi'ils just now that we did, kana, asbaha, أضحى, ضل, أمسى, they all can mean sorrow also. So that's why sometimes we translate as became in the morning. That's why we translate it like that. Okay. So here in the Quran we have wafutihatis sama. So this is fi'il madi majhul, futi, ui. And then as-sama is our naibul fa'il of futiha. So the skies became open, is opened. And then we have fakanat abwaba. So then we have kanat fi'il naqis. And then we have the hiya inside, which is going back to as-sama. Okay. And then abwaban is our khabar of kana. Okay. So the skies becomes open. The skies were open. And then it, meaning the skies, became gateways, become doors. Abwaba, the plural of bab, right? So yes, so here we translate kana as became. Okay, it has the meaning of sorrow. So the sky became doors, became gateway. Okay. This one is another one. So here we have
Okay.
a chart. Bushira, fi'il madi, majhul. This is our naibul fa'il. Muta'alliq bil fi'il here. So when one of them was given the news bil unsa of a baby girl, dhalla wajhuhu. Dhalla is our fi'il madi, Naqis. Wajhu is our ism of dhalla, and muswaddan is khabar of dhalla. Okay, when they get the news of a baby girl, his face became black. Okay, so you translate as dhalla as became. Of course, there is still a meaning of throughout the day. So like throughout the day, his face is black because he want a baby boy, but he gets a baby girl, basically. Okay, but you translate as became. Okay. One more.
Okay.
Laisa. So Laisa negates khabar at the present time. Okay, so Laisa, we don't have a fi'il mudhari. Okay, Laisa is only fi'il madi. It will conjugate as a fi'il madi, but we translate as a present thing. Okay, so Laisa, and it will mean not because it negates. Okay, so Laisa is our fi'il madi, Naqis. Asuk is our ism of Laisa, and maftuhan is our khabar of Laisa. So the market is not open. Okay, and it's not open right now. Okay, present time. Although this is a fi'il madi. And if you want to use Laisa for a past or for a future context, then you have to indicate those times. So same sentence, the market is not open, but if you put ghadan tomorrow, then it will not open. The market will not be open tomorrow. And if you put yesterday, then the market was not open yesterday. So you have to put this to indicate a time. Otherwise, it's talking about the present. That is Laisa. Okay. And as I said, it's only conjugated in the Madi, and this one will never be used as fi'il tam because it's just not. So you cannot say the market is not what? It's not complete. Okay, so this is never used as fi'il tam. We need to do the conjugation of Laisa though. And I don't think you can participate, so you have to listen only. So Laisa,
Okay.
Laisa, this is fi'il ma'adi, huwa, Laisa, huma, Laisa, hum, Laisu, hiya, Laisat, huma, Laisata, hunna. So put sukun, put nun. So you have two sukun. We can only drop the weak letter, so definitely not the sin, but the ya. And then we get lasna. Okay, then from then on, all of it will be las. So you will see in the Quran, lasta mu'minan. Okay, anta, lastuma, lastum, anti, lasti, antuma, lastuma, antunna, lastunna. And then ana, lastu, nahnu, lasna. Okay, so just like kana, it's a bit different from the madi huwa. So here you have a ya, laisa. So whenever you see last something, lasta, lasti, lastu, that is actually from laisa. Okay, just like kana, you see kunta, kuntu, kunna, that is actually from kana. So you have to remember, inshallah. Okay.
Okay.
Then we have, so Iraab example. So basically all the Iraabs are going to be the same. Yes, so just give, after we done a bit. We've now given you an Iraab. So we have Asbahu. So this is the one in the morning. Of course, Asbaha, Asbaha, Asbahu. So this is whom, right? So fi'il madi naqis mabni ala dom litisarihi bi waw al jama'ah. Then the waw is dhamir muttasil fi mahali rafa. Instead of fa'il, we say ism asbahu. You can use this word asbahu or you can use the huwa version ism asbaha. For example, both the same. Okay. And then, of course, fi diyarihim is going to be jar wa majrur muta'alliq bil khabar asbahu. And then the him is your mudaf ilaihi. The whole thing is muta'alliq bil khabar asbahu. And then you need a khabar jasimina. So this is una, ina, ina is nasab or jar. In this case, this will be nasab because it's the khabar of asbahu. So mansub bil ya, not your default sign. So niyabatan anil fathah li'annahu jama' muzakkar salim. Okay, so basically the same as kana just now. Yes, whenever it becomes fi'il tam, then instead of saying naqis, you will say tam. Instead of ism, it's fa'il as usual. And then of course no khabar. Okay. Then we have a bit more. This is 4. Okay. Ma zala, ma bariha, ma fati'a, man fakka. This is 4 different, but they all means the same. Okay. And you can use the mudari also. Okay. This all means to continue, basically. Okay, with the ma, it's continue, meaning to not stop. So continue. Okay, that's what it means. And these are all mutasarrif naqisa. We'll talk about this, I think, when we go to sarf. Basically, they don't have they have a madi and mudari, but they don't have an amr for this. Okay, because you cannot make an amr from not stop. Okay. And these 4, they must be used in either of these contexts, either a negation, a prohibition, or a dua. Okay, so here we have in the Quran, this is a negation. La abrahu hatta. I will not stop. This is from here. Ma bariha, you can use with la. And this is the mudari version. Bariha ya barahu. So abrahu is fi'il mudari ana. Right? Marfu. So this is a negation, normal negation. Of course, all this is also negation, basically. Okay. And then hatta is your half of jar or nasibah here. Abalugha is fi'il mudari mansub because of the hatta, and then ana. Yes. So I will not stop until I reach. This is your maf'ul. Okay, until I reach the meeting of 2 C's. Okay, so this is negation. Or you use as a prohibition. So la tafta with a majzum. So this becomes nahi. This is from this one, fati'ah. Fati'ah yafta'u. So la tafta becomes don't stop. Okay, and then again you have your ism of la tafta here, which is anta, and then muhsina is going to be your khabar of tafta here. Yeah, so don't stop being good. Then jar majrur to the poor. Okay, and then you use as a supplication also. Still with the la, so la zala here is ma zala. Yeah, so la and then fi'il madi, and then baitukum. So here this is your madi madi naqis. Baitukum is your ism of zala. Yes, amiran is your khabar of zala. Okay, so basically, may your house not stop being filled with the obedience of Allah. Bi ta'atillah jar majrur muta'alliq bil khabar of zala. Okay, so but you can translate as continue. So may your house continue. Instead of saying not stop, may your house continue to be filled with the obedience of Allah. Clear? Inshallah. So I don't have to worry so much. There's not so many like this in the Quran, but there is. it must be in either of this. But in the Quran, you don't have this kind of supplication. Okay. So again, same thing here. We did the Iraab already just now, basically. Right? This is la nafi. This is fi'il mudhari' marfu' ana. So again, you say naqis. Instead of fa'il, you say ismuha. Okay. And then the rest we've already done just now. Last one for today. This could have taken longer, but because connection is not so good, so when I do myself, it becomes very fast. Okay, so madama. Okay, madama limits the duration of the main sentence. Okay, so this usually comes in the middle. Okay, and you translate as long as. So as long as the ism is the khabar. Okay, what do we mean? This is your main sentence. Yusalli Muhammad. Okay, so fi'il mudhari' marfu'. You cannot see the marfu' here. We do that in sarf. And then Muhammad is our fa'il. So Muhammad prays as long as he continues to be a Muslim. That's the translation. Okay, so ma here is something we call ma masdariyah zarfiyah. We'll talk about this like way later in advanced sarf. Okay, but just know that ma dama, for now, just know that ma dama will mean as long as. Okay, it will limit the duration of this main sentence. Okay, and the ism will be here. Dama inside here, there's a huwa. That huwa is obviously going back to Muhammad. And then the khabar of the ma dama is Musliman. So that's why it's mansub. Okay, so this will always come like part of another sentence before it. Okay, and this one only the madi will be used, the mudhari' will not be used. And this khabar cannot be fi'il madi because as long as cannot be in the past. Okay, so this one won't be fi'il madi. And then yeah, this ma, we'll talk about this later on. If this word dama is not used with the ma, then it's basically fi'il lazim. So here it's like it doesn't have a main sentence like this one. It's just on its own. So here becomes fi'il tam. Okay, and then and it's lazim. So Muhammad here means continued, and then you need a hal. Raqiban here is a hal, not a khabar of dama. Okay, and then sometimes used as fi'il tam. So here in this case again you don't have a khabar of dama. Like here we have as long as he's a Muslim, he prays, right? Here khalidina fiha, they will abide therein forever, as long as the skies and the earth, and then no khabar. So here just means remain. As long as the sky and the earth is there, then they will be abiding in it forever, basically. Okay, so this one, when we go to advanced stuff, then you can go back and see this, inshallah, if something is bothering you, like this one, for example. Okay, so even the i'rab, we won't actually do here because there's a lot of things that we don't know. Okay, so this one we'll leave it for now. Just know that ma dama, ma dumtu, obviously, this is the fi'il madi ana version. Okay, then this is the Quran. So here, wa kuntu alaihim shahida. So this is itself a fi'il madi, naqis kana. So this is our khabar kana here, our ism kana is here. So I and ana, I was over them a witness, as long as I was with as long as I was among them. Okay, I was with them, basically. So this one here, madama, madumtu, is basically this madama, and you translate as long as. Okay, Iraq wise we'll not do that so much right now. This is a bit advanced, inshallah. Okay, any questions right now?
So I believe that we instead
Sorry.
we need to recite a lot of the Quran. So this one become more more make sense. Am I right?
I think
Yeah.
you said you are very you're actually breaking a lot. So I think you said you
Hello.
need to recite a bit more Quran, then we can understand more. Yes, definitely. The more Quran we recite, the more we
Hello.
learn. I will end the session here right now because after this is actually exercise, but I don't think it's the connection we can do. So I will end the session now and I'll talk to you offline inshallah. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.